I live full-time in my motorhome in Ontario, 100 feet off of Lake Simcoe, and the temperatures get pretty cold around here. So I wanted to show you a couple of things that I do to keep myself warm. One, I've got my old beauty here. It's a 96 Fleetwood Pace Aero 35-footer Class A motorhome. I've got it all skirted off with some vinyl that I just picked up myself on from Fabricland, and I think it cost me like 250 bucks. The snap kit was another 100 bucks or so off of Amazon, and that allows me to open it up whenever I need it quickly and easily and put it back up, but it keeps my heat contained. And this is my water bay here. And I've got it all insulated with another sheet of styrofoam across here just to keep the heat in, but I've got it all insulated in here. I've got a heated hose off of Amazon. I've got everything wrapped up as tight as I can, and I keep a small radiant heater I got off of Amazon. I think it was about 180 bucks or 150 bucks. It was a little expensive, but it works really well. And it only draws 400 amps, so 400 watts, so it works pretty well. And it just makes sure my water bay doesn't freeze up, and all my tanks are under there, right? And it just lets the heat under there. And I haven't insulated my sewer lines. I just make sure they're empty every time and just make sure gravity cleans them out nice and good. The skirting made a huge difference. It was really difficult to skirt with the stairs out, so I put the stairs out and just have a step. And it works. I've also got the extend to stay adapter on my propane tanks. So my tanks are full on my motorhome on the coach, and I have 3 30-pounders, so I've got 90 pounds of propane here and I think 60 pounds on the onboard tank, and I filled that up before I parked it for the season. And then once we go in, she helps keep the place warm. You got a big dog to cozy up with. They'll keep you warm on a cold night. I've got a little electric fireplace. I keep this on low all the time, and when I get home I kick it on to high, and it keeps the place nice and toasty. I rarely have to use my furnaces, but I do have 2 furnaces. I've got a front one here that's my intake, and there's exhaust there, and another one in the back. I've got a little dehumidifier here. This helps a lot just to keep the condensation and the moisture out of the air. All my windows are plasticed up, although I do keep the blinds down as often as possible to keep the heat in, I should say. This has been 2 of the single most things that have helped the most, has been covering up the doghouse here and the whole front with moving pads I got off from Princess Auto. They're a little dark. I should have probably used something a little lighter, but maybe next year. I put them up with the same snap kit, so they're removable and they're easy to go up. And this also makes a huge difference. Just a piece of styrofoam I cut to fit into here. And I got these blinds from Walmart for like 40 bucks. And that makes an enormous difference. And yeah, I've got lots of rugs that I picked up, lots of mats, and they help keep the heat in. Like I said, there is another furnace here, and I've got another oil-filled rad here. I usually just keep that one on low as well, and keep the fan going, and it helps to move the air around, and I stay pretty toasty. Oh, a down duvet and some flannel sheets help as well. But yeah, a couple of my tricks that work for me, so hopefully it helps someone.